don't ride for nobody, no badge, no crew. Truth don't play favors, it just come through. I don't take sides, I take time and review. So to put it, let the context break through. If you clean, that stamp stay true.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
So, South Yucca Police Department, make yourself present! Was there a gunshot?
Yes.
Where's your firearm? Did you shoot her?
Yes, sir.
A lot of blood in here.
I'm sorry. But that's what you deserve.
Gunfire echoes through the neighborhood when a teenager shoots her own mother in what she claims is an act of self-defense. But this violence is rooted in dark family tragedies, and its arrival comes on a night where anything could happen.
I'm having a seizure.
The follow-
What you're seeing is a interesting interaction with police officers. And I'm going to disclaim some things if you don't mind. It seemed like there might be a I'm clearing my throat for a reason, and I'll tell you in a second. Just give me some time to flesh this out. It seems like the family was having some altercations, but it seems like there might be some instances in this video that I'll have a very difficult time maneuvering around. Mostly because I think I might find some things that shouldn't be necessarily hilarious. So I'm confessing that to you now up front. That was one of them. So I'm glad that happened and it's out the way. I made it past that. However, what you're going to see is the reasons that she's going to give for doing what she said she did, and probably, hopefully, what the subsequent outcome of the case is.
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On the evening of April 26, 2024, in South Euclid, Ohio, home security cameras watch and record the bizarre movements of 19-year-old Nia Patterson. Nia never leaves, and moments later, she's back in the house.
I'm still trying to figure out what they're hiding over there. I'm assuming what's on TV, because it's moving.
These inexplicable scenes aren't just captured by the Ring cameras in her house. They're also filmed by Nia herself.
Today's technology, people. So she must.
Despite running away, Nia is soon back in the house once again, and her rage is evident. No answer comes, but when the police are called to the residence about an unresponsive female, they will see exactly what Nia has done.
There are some things that happen in life, in your household, your family, friends, that could upset you. I get it. And with an ongoing, it seems like this might have been an ongoing thing for her to be saying it, unless it was some sort of a mental snap that she had. And but it's still been stemming from something either happening within the house, happening outside the house never dealt with, or something happening to Nia herself that she never brought to her mom but blamed her mom for. Either way, there's chaos. But this should never be the result at all.
South Yucca Police!
There are Ring cameras in here. I'm gonna stand right here because I don't want y'all to think I'm coming down.
Is someone unresponsive?
Yes.
Where?
Upstairs.
Where? Okay. What's going on? Where are they at? Here, let's go here. What's going on? What? Where are they at? Where are they at? Show me where they're at.
She's right here.
What's going on? Yes, I got a male with female. Looks like a stab wound to the back.
A stab wound. So that That's personal. That's a lot different than if you just popped off some rounds, unless you did both. But if it's a stab wound, one, you'd have to go and find the knife, unless there was just one randomly laying around, or if mama had it. I'm sure my mama would have it. I guess we'll find out. I'm just speculating as to how a knife could have gotten there to the point where you stabbed her, especially considering the ring cam had you walking all over the place.
Okay. 1 second. Turn around, put your hand by your back.
The heavy breathing fake sounds like a fake behavior right there.
Stay right there. Ma'am, come with me. Sit. Was there a gunshot?
Yes.
Where's your firearm?
I don't
Did
know.
you shoot her?
Yes, sir.
Where's the firearm?
It's outside. I don't have it. It's outside.
Sit here, cross your feet. Don't move.
Yes, sir.
With Nia's confession darkening the tragic situation, the officer tries to provide aid to the victim, her mother, Angela Bates.
Ma'am, you here? You here? Yes, I have a female detained in the upstairs hallway. She's cuffed, starting compressions.
I got me.
Medics and additional police soon arrive, and Nia is taken to a patrol car.
Where's that firearm at?
Dropped it somewhere outside.
What kind of firearm is it?
It was like, I don't know,
What color?
black.
Black.
The gun can actually be seen in Nia's left hand as she descends the stairs in the ring footage.
So he got the knife idea wrong, unless it, again, I don't know. They could be adding more to the situation because she went up twice. So maybe she went down with the gunshot first and there might be a stab wound. I don't know. I can't count out that there was a stab wound, but we do definitely see that there's a gun there. So
Can you just stay? I'm going to look for a firearm. I got her detained in the back. Her firearm's in the back somewhere. I want to get this firearm secured. There's like 6 shell casings. I got it in the front seat of this car.
As the cops investigate, Nia is left with only herself to talk to, or so it would seem.
I'm sorry. But that's what you deserve. I love y'all. What's that? I don't know. I thought that was the wrong thing to do. Self-defense. Close. Self-defense. Regardless of how y'all put it, self-defense.
you know what I think? This is just me. I don't know. No pun intended with the other lady, but I don't know this, but I have a suspicion that when people do something, yes, there is a level of crazy that takes place with it. I get that there might be some like passion things that happen and the brain snaps and you just act irrationally. And then afterwards you have this shock effect happening. But don't you find it kind of odd that a lot of these people have this conversation near cameras? You know, in the words of the great Umar Johnson, that great, awesome, wonderful teacher, don't you find that suspicious? Don't you find that suspicious? Don't you find that suspicious? Almost like they tried their best to look crazy to build a case for crazy so they can get away with stuff. I find that happening way too often because people know that there are cameras in cops' cars. So I'm just a thought that crossed my mind that I can't count this as just her going crazy, even though I know there might be an element to it. I just see them going crazy usually most of the time in front of cameras, like she had her phone and then she in front. You get what I'm saying? Okay.
Meanwhile, medics rush Nia's mother into an ambulance.
You guys have any info on her? Not at all? Nothing. Okay. We're going to try to get some more. Let's get her in the squad. Get her in the squad.
She has to die. She has to die. So the next source said she heard 7 to 10 shots. She heard screaming. She heard yelling. A female voice yelling.
You want to go clear the house, make sure no one else is in there?
We got Rick's in there.
Yeah, she's.
Suspects in your car.
This is going to be a homicide.
Just pray for me, y'all. Just pray for me.
See what I mean? Like it must be something wrong with the mind of people today, specifically because they think they're always on live. They're either in front of their phone on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. It almost seems as though they do this for performance. But it ends up eating brain rot kind of thing, so they don't know how to differentiate between real life and online life.
Everybody, let's pray. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
So South Yucca Police Department, make yourself present!
No, never kill nobody ever again.
There's a lot of blood in here. And there's a casing. And there's another casing.
She better try to kill me.
See, she's trying to say that, it sounds like, to convince herself that's what happened. How much do you want to put that mama never did that, and there might be ring camera to prove it? Let's find out.
The shocking events of the night are only made more unsettling by the security videos that captured the aftermath.
Acting.
Nia is transported to the police station for booking, and her initial thoughts are with her mother.
Did she make it?
I don't know.
Can y'all let me know if y'all find out?
Yeah. Yeah, we have no idea. Once fire and EMS, they do their thing.
Y'all
They
can tell the truth about everything.
Well, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna book you in. We're not gonna ask you any questions about what happened. Our detectives are coming in. They're gonna handle that, okay? Prior to this incident, where were you?
That wouldn't happen?
Prior to.
Oh, at my dad's.
Nia had been staying with her father in recent months, only returning to her mother's house this week. Nia's father later tells police that this violence didn't come entirely out of the blue.
She's had a history of mental illness. Told me she's been planning this for 3 months. But he was like, she's been talking about killing people in her journal for months.
So what? You know, maybe it's in an effort to save children, but can I just, I'm going to ask it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to ask a question. If mental illness is an issue, you said, then you say she's been planning it, you said, journal entries about it. You didn't think to maybe just perhaps get the authorities involved, unless, of course, you may have had something really, you didn't like baby mama neither, and you didn't think if it happened, it happened. I just thought with that kind of information, you would possibly take the book, take everything. Y'all need to get a hold of my daughter. She's not well. Nobody's safe. You didn't think that? Maybe you did. Maybe you did.
Her mom, they've had multiple instances, altercations and things. I'm sure you talked to kind of filled you in on those situations more than I could.
South Euclid police incident reports from 2019 and 2020 show numerous calls coming from the residents over a period of months. Most of them Nia's mother, Angela, reporting that her teenage daughter has run away, and one in which she reports Nia for being continuously disrespectful and disobedient. But according to her father, Nia caused trouble for others as well.
She hit her brother. He's only 10, but he's the same height as me. He's not no little kid. And he comes running down and he's crying to me. And he like, Dad, he was like, I hate her. I want her to leave. And he said she just be talking about killing and to be scaring me. I'm not that sensitive where I'm like, your mental illness is a justification and the excuse for you for what you did.
At the station on the night.
I'll get back to starting the story. You sound stupid, bro. I'm sorry, but you sound stupid. You know this. Lord, forgive me. But the day that a child starts to become violent with another child in my house, and then has a record going back to doing it to parents, and then has the audacity to say, I'm gonna kill that person, you in jail. I'm snitching like you would. What? No, you crazy? You going to jail. You out my house. At minimum, I'm changing the locks. Try to come back in this house again. See what happened. Try. 911. Yeah, I got somebody crazy outside my house. Please come arrest him. I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it. It's your fault. As a man, this is your fault. You didn't do nearly enough to get one, get her help, or two, get the rest of your family help. Your mental thing is no excuse. And if it's not an excuse, why didn't you call the cops yourself? Or even at minimum, take her somewhere, bro. She'd been staying with you.
So illness is a justification and the excuse for you
Right,
for what you did.
At the station on the night of the shooting, the focus quickly shifts from what Nia did to the onset of a medical emergency.
You start feeling lightheaded or anything like that, you need to let me know so that I can take care of you. Do you need to sit down on the floor? You just do that. Just like sit over here and lean against your back against there. Okay. If you start to feel like you're gonna pass out or anything, you gotta let me know so that I can take care of you. Okay.
That sounds like her cue to start putting on the show for, that sounds like a good idea. That's what's happening.
I had seizures, but I think I got enough self-control.
You feel like you're getting ready to have one? Is that what you're telling me that?
Yes, ma'am.
Just FYI, it's very rare for you to say it like that, and that's how seizures work. Very, like ultra rare. Most of the time, they show up. Dogs can figure it out. Dogs can sniff it out. Most humans don't all of a sudden, you know what? I think it's a seizure happening. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hold on. Yes, nope. Yep, that definitely feels like a seizure. But hold on. I think I have enough self-control to make sure this seizure does not take me. Hold 1 second. Definitely a seizure. I remember that. Oh, okay, let me sit down. No.
Why don't I have you do this? Why don't you just go ahead and lay down? She has seizures. It feels like she's having one. Come on. So they might want to call the squad. You're okay. I got you, Mia. I got you. All right. I got you, sweetie.
You got it.
Take a deep breath. Deep, slow breaths.
Stay with them. Come on.
You gotta take some deep breaths from me, Mia. There you go.
Keep breathing, okay? What normally triggers your seizures?
Trauma.
Trauma?
Stress.
She doesn't have any issues.
Trauma and stress? Okay. Any other medical issues that you have besides seizures?
My mom says I have ADHD and I'm schizophrenic and bipolar, but the doctors said I don't have.
So the doctor said you don't have it. Okay.
Yes.
Soon, medics arrive to take Nia to the hospital.
What's going on right now?
I'm having a seizure, but not like the door.
Okay, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Okay. Even the medics are like, what the? You see, y'all trying me, man. Look, y'all. I'm trying to make it to heaven. I am trying to make it to heaven. I'm secured. I'm secured in the idea that I'm making it, but my brother has seizures, okay? Listen, my brother has seizures. He does. He has seizures. He has the grand mal ones, the ones that knock you over and shake you up on the ground, and really, really bad ones, like super bad one. You could kill yourself if you fall in the wrong place. But he also has the small ones that could almost act like strokes. And what normally happens is you'll just see him standing there, and you'll because what it really is just something not firing in the brain. So I'm having a seizure, like she's working for Scooby-Doo or something, like the Mystery Machine showing up. I'm going to go back to that man's face because that was the most, that's how I felt. That's how I felt. Watch it.
No.
I'm having a seizure, but not like the door to the
That look was, I'm trying to be professional.
She has trauma-based seizures.
Nia is loaded into an ambulance where she soon drops a bombshell.
Nia, what's going on today? What do you think started this?
He tried not to laugh too.
My mom got my siblings killed and tried to kill me.
It's not the information the medic expected, but it has been a consistent theme throughout the night.
Kill my siblings, bro! This kill my siblings!
That was for my siblings.
She killed my siblings, y'all, brother, y'all. She got my siblings killed.
Nia's family is one that has been stricken in recent years. In a speech at National Gun Violence Survivors Week, her mother, Angela Bates, spoke emotionally about losing 3 children in unrelated shooting incidents. That speech was in January, just 3 months prior.
May I ask how they died? They got shot.
It's not clear why Nia blames her mother for the deaths of her sister and 2 brothers, but it's clear that tonight's events are taking their toll on her.
Yeah, just sit back, okay? Don't let you pull in your own socket or anything, okay? Just sit back there and try to take some deep breaths. Let me get your vitals real quick, okay?
Whether or not it's remorse that Nia is experiencing, certain facts would seem to undermine her claim of self-defense.
18 to the cars. Caller said that she shot this female in the back. Do not move.
I just shot at her back because she was running towards me and she fell on the floor.
Later, Nia seems to have her own moment of doubt, seeking a crucial answer from the loved ones she's lost.
Mommy, you'll be all right. You're just gonna be sent to jail for nothing.
Nia's mother, Angela Bates, died that night at the age of 47. In May of 2025, Nia Patterson pled guilty to murder with a firearm specification, and she was later given a sentence of 18 years to life. She's currently incarcerated at the Ohio Reformatory for Women. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files,
Now listen, people. Let me bring up this picture right here. You know, losing family and all that stuff, to violence and gun violence and all that stuff. There's a level of I don't know to it because I don't know what the story was with her siblings and how they got shot. She obviously either took it to heart too much and blamed somebody, or it was her excuse because every one of her siblings had the same issue. If the siblings had the same father, in any case, it sounds like in this situation with her, forget the ones that have died. I'm talking about her specifically. The father, in my opinion, knew and did nothing. You had run-ins with the law. She had run-ins with the law and her mama before. You knew about this behavior months before. You knew about her mental issues months before. You knew about her threats to her own brother. So this idea that, oh, my mama is the one to blame, but you trying to threaten to kill your own brother kind of undermines the idea that you blaming your mama for your siblings getting killed. It sounds like you wanted to kill your siblings to begin with. So I'm going to negate your whole theory about that one. But daddy, we got to do better as parents, bro. We got to. Sometimes you got to let them kids go, and rightly so. Rightly how, too. If they are a threat, the best way for them to learn is to probably let them go get exactly what needs to come to them, and that might be jail time, juvie, some sort of a punishment that you obviously couldn't do, daddy. You couldn't do it. You couldn't bring yourself to do it. You couldn't reprimand her right even. Now you're in the cop station trying to justify things that you didn't do. That's wild work. 18 to life. I'm not going to doubt that she has some mental issues from whatever it stemmed from. But I'm going to blame the parents for not addressing it properly. They definitely did not do right by her. They didn't address it properly either by letting her deal with the situation together, turning her over to the proper people to get care, or reporting the things that she said so that they can actually have things getting addressed off the rip. Sad situation all around. Let me know your comments down below. We'll catch you on the next one.
One wrong move turn the present into the past. I don't ride for nobody, no badge, no crew. Truth don't play favorites, it just come through. I don't take sides, I take time and review, so to put it, let the context break through. If you clean, that stamp stay true. If you foul, that show up too. No miss, no spin, no cover up hype. Everything judge in plain sight.